Hi, today is September 7th, 2025, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 1388 for the year, Two Seals Chilling. Two seals chilling on a rock, rapping about I don't know what, thinking about the good times they have had together. Two seals chilling by the water, they swim to the island and come back again, together. It's a simple life, because every day is an adventure, because they are together. Two seals chillin' on a rock by the water. They look to me like they're in love. They look to me like they're together. Poem number 1389, Burnt Offering. I baked a loaf of bread in an oven of hope, but I left the bread in the oven too long, and now the bread has been blackened instead of having been browned with hope. The bread is burnt and burning with hope. And if I hadn't disabled the smoke detector, it would be so fucking loud in here right now. But instead it is quiet and full of smoke. So let us put out the fire and take this bread burnt with hope and make sandwiches. Poem number 1390, Gut Renovation. I went in for a gut renovation, and all my intestines, large and small, were ripped out and replaced with all new guts. If my insides were an apartment, its value has been greatly increased. What once was a fixer-upper is now ready to move into, and I feel a lot more comfortable and pristine now that I have had a major gut renovation. Poem number 1391, No Hands. I was approaching a row of urinals, and a young man was standing at one, and he had both hands on his phone and no hands on his dick. I found myself feeling the same kind of contempt that I feel for people who ride bicycles with no hands. A contempt, by the way, that is different from the contempt I have for unicyclists. It occurred to me later that perhaps the guy was shooting a video of himself urinating, but more likely he was just too engrossed in whatever he was watching to ensure that his aim was true. Poem number 1392, Good Girl. A man was praising his dog for pissing on the sidewalk. Good girl, he said with much enthusiasm, and I thought, no one ever offered me such an accolade for pissing on the sidewalk, so I guess it's just as well that I don't do it anymore. Poem number 1393, Urine Nation. I could say that I live in a urine nation because everyone I know who lives in this nation urinates, so one, including I, could say that this is a urine nation. I'm not going to say it, and I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't say it either, but I don't think you can argue with me when I say that you or I or anyone could say that the nations in which we live are all urine nations. It is one of the very many ways in which all nations are united. The UN could be called the UNU, the United Nations of Urination. It probably will never be called that, but it could. And the last poem of the day, poem number 1394, Not My Joke. After I came out of the bathroom where that no hands guy was pissing from that poem a few poems back, I told Dog Bowl about it, and then another idea popped into my head, and I said to Dog Bowl, when you go to a public bathroom and you're at a urinal, it would be funny if you pulled your pants all the way down to your ankles like you did when you were 5. Both Dog Bowl and I laughed very hard at this idea. But as I'm thinking about it now, I'm thinking maybe I saw that in a movie, like maybe Zach Galifianakis did that in a movie once. It's still funny, even if it's not my joke. All right, that's it. Thank you. I appreciate you.